welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my video. My name is Tex if you don't know, and make sure you comment down below and at least say hi. So this video is all about when I went to Turkey. I actually went to Turkey as a transition from being 23 to 24, as everyone calls it, the birthdays. But yeah, so it was a very how do I explain it? Like, it was a very choppy vlog, and so I just thought I need to express how much I love Turkey, but I have to do it in a story time, because doing it any other way, like just as a normal vlog, wouldn't work, because I did not do it in a way where I usually do it, if that makes sense. Like, usually a video has like a day 1, day 2, day 3, and I'm like taking you guys along with me. But there's moments where I didn't even take no videos. There was moments where I didn't even say bye to you guys. I didn't explain nothing. So this video is going to be more of me like sitting down explaining what I did and prices, location, the best places that I went to or that I thought was really nice. And yeah, basically have like a little chit chat. How does that sound? Comment down below if you like it this way. Maybe instead of just doing normal vlogs, do it in a way where I'm actually speaking to you guys and be like, yeah guys, don't go there or go here. Do you know what I mean? And I've got my notes here as well. So if I'm looking down, you guys know that I'm looking at my notes so I don't miss anything. Yeah, so I'm going to start this vlog by the airline, because that's how it all starts. Guys, the check-in was a nightmare. So the night before, I checked in with the Turkish Airlines, and yeah, everything was fine at first. I went with my friend in it, so it was just going to be us two vibing, and I put her details in, I put my details in. But guys, the website is so bad. So if you guys are going to book with Turkish Airline, I don't know what it is, but we had to end up calling like customer service, and it was already late at night. It was like I think it was like 11 or it was like midnight or something, because she came over to do my hair just to help out and stuff. And yeah, we ended up calling really late, and the guy basically mentioned that the check-in sometimes can be quite tedious, and it's not been the first time. Like, usually it's meant to be a smooth process, but it was not a smooth process. It just wasn't allowing us to check in. So what happened was, the next day we went to the airport quite early, because we then had to check in, even though we didn't have no bags. So imagine that. But yeah, we ended up checking in. Everything was Gucci. But bearing in mind, guys, if you do happen to go with Turkish Airlines and the same thing happened, make sure you call beforehand, because on the website it does say that if you end up going to the airport to check in, you have to pay. And I noticed that certain airlines are doing that now. So make sure you call them and allow them to kind of give you like a free check-in. It should be free anyways, but you know how these airlines are. Anyways, yeah, so we went to Nando's, had a good meal, talking, chatting. I took some pictures and whatever. But guys, I think our flight got delayed. Yeah. When you get late flights, just know it's a guarantee that your flight is going to get delayed. Like, early flights is the best flights, because there's no air traffic, there's no lateness, there's no nothing. You're there, you're on time, you're good. But if you're going to get a plane that's after 4 p.m, for example, just know it's going to be late. So our flight was late. We were in a queue for some time, and then we got on the plane, and I think it was about 30 minutes in. Bearing in mind, our flight was meant to be 4 hours. You're gonna understand once I tell you the story in it. But our flight was meant to be 4 hours and 15 minutes, as far as I remember. I mean, I've checked Google as well just to give you the right information. But yeah, it was meant to be 4 hours 15. So I think within an hour, a lady ended up passing out on the plane. And I feel like it's been happening more frequently, because when I used to fly when I was younger, I never really had a situation where someone was not breathing and things like that. But it's happened quite recently. Like, this wasn't the first time it's happened. I've been on a flight before and someone couldn't breathe, but this flight happened the same thing. And it got to a point where we actually had to stop in a whole different country. I can't remember the country that we stopped in, but we had to land on a different country, and then they were asking for an ambulance to come. The police came as well. It was so long, guys. A flight that would have taken 4 hours 15. Bearing in mind, when we landed, we were in this other country for a good hour and a half just waiting in the plane, and we couldn't move. Like, we couldn't get off the plane or anything like that, and even if we did, it would have had to be a very long, tedious process to get back on anyways. So we will just stay there. It was just hectic. And then after the lady left, went to the ambulance, and bless her, like, I don't even know what happened to her, because she obviously was meant to go to Turkey, but we left her in a whole different country. So even with that, I don't know what was gonna happen with her. But anyways, got back on the plane, and then me and my friend passed, like, we didn't pass out, but we fell asleep. Right, I'm not gonna use pass out because someone already passed out on the plane, and I'm not gonna jinx that on myself. But yeah, we ended up falling asleep heavy because this was already like reaching 11 p.m. or something like that, and woke up now to an announcement that we were landing. And I'm like, why are we landing? Like, oh, we're in Turkey, we're in Turkey, we're in Turkey. No, well, we were in Turkey, but we wasn't in the right part of Turkey. We literally wasn't in the right part of Turkey. Me and my friend, we heard that we were just gonna land and we were in Turkey, but yeah, we landed, and then someone was like, oh, we need to get off. So we got off, yeah. And I'm thinking, okay, but where are we? We're in Turkey, but we're not in the right place of Turkey. Like, we're still a couple of hours away. Like, why we've landed here? Us thinking there was some sort of situation or whatever. No, guys, basically their shift ended. That's point blank period. I think they can only fly 4 hours at a time, and it was already there 4 hours. So they landed and then they got off, and we had to wait for a whole new crew. Bearing in mind, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, because so basically, I know it's a bit weird. I mean, how did we get from 11 p.m. to 4 o'clock in the morning or something stupid like that? But basically, the time changed. The time is different. So UK timing, it would have been like 1 o'clock in the morning or something, but they're a couple of hours ahead. So I think that's correct. Anyways, I'm here chatting. So it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and the new crew starts at 7. Yeah, yes. Did they get us any hotel? No. They gave us food, sandwich, and a drink. I didn't have anything because, you know, when you're just so annoyed and so pissed and you're just like, I really just want to get to my destination and call it quits. It was just one of them ones. So they gave us like stale bread. My friend didn't like it, so she's just here telling me like, oh, the sandwich is not nice and the drink's all right and whatever, because they gave us Fanta, Coke and stuff like that. So, but we were stuck in the airport sitting on, you know how the airport chairs are, hard chairs and everything. Cool. Got to 7 o'clock in the morning now. Flight attendants came, but they didn't come on time. Obviously, they now need to do their own thing. They need to clock in, they need to check the plane's okay, blah blah. And got on the plane around, I think 7:30, 7:40, touching 8. And then I don't know why people are so annoying, because this pissed me and my friend off so bad. We all have dedicated seats, and me and my friend's dedicated seats all had like, we had like a line to ourselves. So she sits in the aisle because she's a bit taller than me, and I sit in the window seat, and it works perfectly fine. But guys, there was this couple. It tends to be couples as well. And the women, guys, please, we need to do better. Why do women, like when they feel like they can, do you know what I mean? It's just no need. Anyway, she started doing attitude, tone and stuff to my friend, and it just, yeah, it was mad. But they ended up sitting on our seats, and flight attendant didn't help as much, so we actually had to move and whatever. So imagine that, being tired, having a flight that was very long, whatever. Cool. Let's speed up, because this is a whole long story time, but that's basically what happened. It was a very long ass flight. Got to Turkey, right destination, at around 8 o'clock or something like that. I can't remember. Like, I'm here just trying to remember the times and stuff, but it was very early in the morning, to the point where people are waking up. It's a new day. Do you know what I mean? Got to the hotel. Guys, the hotel was so small. Like, I booked the tourist hotel through booking.com. Guys, that hotel was very small. Like, the bed, everything, it wasn't accommodating at all. So lucky enough, the guy that I checked in the hotel with, he basically said, look, if there's any problems with our hotel, don't worry, come back and we will sort that out for you. So that was a very good thing, because then I ended up going back and saying, look, it's a bit too small for us, and you know, there's not so much space. Because as women, like, there was no desk to get ready. You know, us girls, we like to put makeup on, blah blah, but there was none of that. And yeah, it was just nowhere to put the clothes, nothing. It was just bed, TV, one desk thing, toilet, that's it. So lucky for us, they gave us breakfast and they transitioned us to another hotel, which is, there's two parts of the hotel. There's the hotel part where they have the rooms and whatever. On the other side, they have like a hotel, but it's an apartment. So yeah, it was a really nice apartment. I think I enjoyed it. There was a few creepy crawlies Anyway, there was a bit of bugs here and there. I think my friend happened to find like a cockroach, and that's just me being honest, but I think that was towards the end of the stay anyway, so we were just like leaving at this point. But anyways, day 1. So this is the same day. We didn't sleep, we didn't do anything, we just went straight. We got ourselves ready and went straight. But I go fight for you. I got my eyes on you. You got vibes on you. I know if you die for you, ladies, but I live my life for you. I got my eyes on you. Yeah. You got vibes on you. Check out my shit. We could go on a vacation. Have fun, baby, all night long. Check out my shit. More money. We could go on a vacation. Have fun, baby, all night long. More of this. More of this. Guys, we went to this really nice beach club called, if I butchered this, it's called Fosforlu. Anyways, you guys are gonna see it. Super nice, really good aesthetic. You do have to pay upon entry. I think it was about 30 to 50 pounds. I'm converting. I can't remember I think it's dirhams, Turkish dirhams. I can't remember the currency, but yeah, it was roughly about 20 to 50 pounds entry, I think, if you was to convert it. So you pay upon entry. Guys, the vibe was really good. They have good music. The staff was really nice, very helpful. At that time, they also was doing like a cultural event. So the staff people were coming up to me and my friend and saying, look guys, we have a bit of like people that are from your sort of you know, demographic, so you should stay over for a couple of hours. You guys are going to enjoy it. But we ended up not doing so because we were quite tired, but it was just so nice, guys. Just, yeah, make sure you look at the video. And yeah, okay, so on to day 2. So pretty. That is like an ocean. Day 2 was a vibe. It started off rocky, to be honest, because it's like we were late and I didn't record the process because it was just like you had to wake up, I think, around 6 in the morning so that they can come pick you up at 7. You know, that sort of like holiday touristical vibes and stuff. So they picked us up. Guys, they were belling off my line. It was actually a joke. Like, we were late to the point where the coach or the van left us and then the receptionist had to call them back and say, oh, they're ready and stuff like that. It was atrocious. Anywho, they came to pick us princesses up. It was a nice little tour, to be honest. Like, you know how the tourist people or the people that do the tour, right? It's all like a business to them. So like we stopped at like some sort of like cafe where the women were making bread and it was all very like Turkish type of vibe. Stopped there, had like a little toilet break because I think it was about a 2-hour drive or an hour drive or something like that. Got to the boat, it was so nice. I think our boat was the deadest boat, like in regards to the music and the vibe, because there was other boats that passed us, by the way. Like we were like quite slow as well and they were just listening to proper vibe, blah blah. Like it just seemed like a whole club boat. But our boat, I don't know what it was just giving off very like mellow and very old school type of boat. But anyways, we were all going to the same destination, girl, so
Sabi girl no dey too like talk. Animals dey in human form. Body man nobody like work, but you must hustle if you want job. E no finish dem wan fight us. If dem dey run dem no fit catch up. I know dey form say I too righteous. No con dey form say you too like us. You no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind run money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady Money on my grind, oh yeah, what they want telling me could deny my fantasy. They want to check if my tap ain't no wrong. But it dey rush well, it be much. Now gotta make my tap, it dey rush.
Yeah, it was really nice. We ended up meeting other people. Oh my gosh. This is why I always advise people to travel, and this is why I make my YouTube anyways, because traveling is so good when you meet people and everyone's just from different places. We met a girl that was from America, but she works remotely, so she just travels the world by herself. Like, she's not even a girl, she's literally a woman. Like, she's late 20s, early 30s, but she's living her best life. Like, I think we exchanged Instagram, even exchanged numbers at one point because we were going to meet up later on that day. But it was just so nice. We met 2 friends as well that they were from Switzerland. Cheers to you if you're seeing this. Comment down below. But yeah, so there's such a vibe. Like, we stood together in the end, like me, my friend, the Switzerland friends, and then the girl or the lady. Let's just call her the US lady. But yeah, all of them were super lit, super vibey. We ended up going to, once again, the name Suluada Island. I paid about what, £20, €20 to go. It wasn't expensive. £15, something like that. £15 to £20 to go to this island, and they provide the lunch. Guys, be mindful that the waves in this island is no joke, okay? If you don't know how to swim, make sure you use your lifeguard, because no one drowned, thankfully, but it is very strong, okay? But it was so pretty, guys. The water, I just don't understand why the UK does not have the water that everyone else has. Like, but anyways, it was so nice, so pretty. You guys are gonna see it, so yeah. Later that day, we ended up going to it was a restaurant. Yeah, we ended up going to this restaurant. So they do like a restaurant and beach club. Beach club is more expensive, and we found this out, I think, the next day or the day later. But the restaurant is very much affordable. Prices are, you're looking at what, £30, £50 each, give or take. But guys, if you ever go to Antalya, go to this restaurant. Go, don't walk, run, sprint, do a whole marathon. Go to this restaurant, because if you like seafood, that sort of vibe, guys, this soup, and it's a shame that I didn't take a proper video. Guys, this soup till this day, I want it, I need it to survive. It is so good. And my friend ended up getting like some sort of, I can't remember, but our food was amazing. And it's called Levada, the restaurant, Levada. This restaurant, chef's kiss. Like, genuinely, chef's kiss. Go there. Like I said, don't walk, run. Sprint, run. But yeah, so amazing. It was just the vibe, everything, super cute. Guys, we ended up like, because it's like you see over the sea as well. So like, yeah, there's like fencing, but it's glass fencing. So it's not really a fence, is it really? But it's like a glass thing, and you can literally, as you're sitting there, you look out and the sun, this was nighttime, so you didn't see the sun, but you saw the moon, and the moon reflecting on the sea. It was just amazing. Like, between both places that I went to, Levada is where it's at, okay? Yeah, so I'm reminiscing it. Oh my god, it's so good. Anyways, day 3 was, it was like here and there, I guess. Like, it was all over the place. Another thing that I've also noticed about Turkey that I might have forgotten is that at like 8 or 7 o'clock in the morning, they will do their prayer. But their prayer, because it's a Muslim country, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a Muslim country, and their prayer is on a speaker. So do not be afraid, because I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell was that? Like, because their prayer, it's a man singing, but it's very deep. So it scared me, honestly, it did, but it's pretty normal. They do it at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they will do it at 8 o'clock at night. So it's like a 12-hour interval, and everyone can hear it. Like, it's not just a selective city. No, everyone can hear it. So be mindful of that, just in case you didn't know. So day 3, we went to Duden's River. so pretty. We ended up taking some pictures with like some parrots and stuff, and my friend loved it. Like, she literally kissed the parrot. I don't know if she wants me to say that on camera, but it was just, yeah, like, we took pictures. It was so nice. But guys, unless you are willing to spend, but we spent 60 euros for the pictures. Like, it was 10 euros each for each picture. Yeah, so unless you want to spend 60 euros on literally a photo shoot with a parrot like outside, just be mindful of that, okay? I just want to let you guys know. But we ended up spending that much, and we got about, they tried to do us a discount, because after we did the parrot photo shoot, he wanted us to do like, because we were so pretty, he was like, oh, come, I want to take some pictures over there. And yeah, so he kind of tried to give us more pictures for less money, like a discount basically. And then obviously the whole turkey ice cream that never melts. It does melt, by the way, if you didn't know that. It does melt eventually. But he was just doing a little tricks and kind of like, oh, you want it, you don't. Oh, you want it, but you don't. But yeah, you want it, but you don't. And he gave it, and then he doesn't. Yeah, it was just one of them ones. Right, so we ended up going back to Levada restaurant because we wanted to go to the beach club, but then the beach club was quite expensive, and we were thinking, I kind of want to go to, because we were trying to pick to go between Land of Legends, which is very like well known on TikTok. Yeah, because we were quite hungry. That was the main issue. Yeah, so we ended up getting a cab, thankfully. And then in regards to getting to the restaurant, obviously the beach club was quite expensive, but we ended up like kind of looking around, guys. It was so pretty, like generally so gorgeous. We didn't stay there because it was like snacking. There wasn't much food, and we were hungry. We wanted to kind of like snack but have something better to eat, so we ended up going back to the restaurant, and my friend got the soup and I got something else. I think I got the burger, to be honest. The burger was nice, guys. The food, amazing. I want to go back so bad. Anyways, so later that night we ended up going to Land of Legends. So from where we were situated, I think it was about a good 45-minute drive to Land of Legends, so we were quite far out, and we only realized this when we were in the cab. You know, going to the beach clubs previously and stuff like that was costing us about 250 Turkish dirhams, if I'm not mistaken, and I think that's about £12. But with this trip, it cost us about 800 to 900 Turkish dirhams. So it was a bit of a, you know, just a bit to get to Land of Legends. But guys, if you're not going to Antalya, defo go to Land of Legends. Like, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Guys, this is the entrance. It feels like I'm in Rome. over there they have shops, like a lot of shops, perfumes, clothes, entertainment. They have a bit of arcade for the kids. They were singing, like they were doing like it wasn't karaoke, it was more like what do they call people that sing other people's songs but they're really good at, like, it wasn't a karaoke thing, it was just like people singing, but it was songs that you know, obviously, like they sang Bruno Mars, they sung really good songs. Everyone was like singing along and dancing, and it was just really nice. The lights, the waterfall and everything. They have M&Ms, they have Victoria's Secret, they have just normal stuff, but like really decorated to the gods, basically. It was really nice. I wanted to go to this restaurant, I think a Nemo restaurant, but we ended up not going just because of how hectic the day was, and we were just both like, okay, kind of need to go home now. So we ended up going home, and yeah, that was our day 3, to be honest. Day 4 was our chilled and relaxed day. Our flight was in the evening. What we ended up doing was we packed up all our stuff and then we left it at the hotel, I think it was, so where we were staying. And what we did was we ordered a cab to the beach, stayed at the beach, and literally for the whole day, like I think it was from 11 or 12 up until 6. So we were there for 6 hours. We ate, we drank, we chilled, we relaxed, we slept, we swam, we did everything. Literally, we did everything. And I think there was this guy that fed us clams, I think it was, or something. It was really nice. It was like with like risotto rice and seasoned, and then he put it in our mouths, and it was just, yeah, it was quite good. And yeah, that was my Turkey vlog, story time vlog. It was a mess in regards to recording everything, and I promise you guys it's gonna get better. But if you do like this style of like me telling you what happened with more information, the deets, the price, the budget, blah blah, let me know. Comment down below, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, your girl. But yeah, that's basically me. Thank you so much for watching and watching till the end, and I'm going to try and post every Sunday, guys, so make sure you tune in every Sundays. I will be posting, okay? So bye, guys.